Hi, this is Vivian Atut. It's always a pleasure to be with you on my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us this day on Common Sense Africa, where we look at different things from a common sense perspective, whether it's economics, whether it's marketing, whether it's sales, whether it's entrepreneurship. We look at things from a common sense perspective. And on Common Sense Africa this day, we are talking about advertising and specifically Facebook advertising for small business. This video, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to set up a Facebook ad for a small business. The question is, why should you be advertising on Facebook? If you are a small business, statistics tell us that of all social media platforms, Facebook is by far the largest with over close to 2 billion active monthly accounts on Facebook. So if you want to be on social media advertising, you better be where the people are and where are the people they are on Facebook. That is not enough. Other information tell us from marketing experts, marketing, advertising experts that do social media advertising for a living. 95% of them in a survey said that in terms of returns on investment, Facebook by far gives you the highest returns on investment as far as ad spend is concerned compared to all other social media. Point number two. Number three is that Facebook and the applications on Facebook has made it so easier for you that you are able to target your audience by location, by gender, by age, by different other kinds of variables that are so possible with Facebook as compared to all other social media. And the other important thing is for Facebook advertising, you can start with any kind of small budget, even a dollar per day spent budget. You would be able to start getting your Facebook ad running. So let's get into it. If this sounds exciting enough, why not look at the steps? How do I set up my Facebook advert? I'm going to give you step by step 5 steps that can assist you set that Facebook advert. And step number one is that determine your marketing objective. What do you want to achieve with this Facebook ad? There are 3 main types of marketing objectives as far as advertising is concerned on Facebook. And number one is awareness. Here you just want people to know about your products. You just want people to know about your business. You just want people to see your new website, your new service. And the next thing is consideration. You want people, as soon as they start being aware of your product, you want them to start thinking about it and maybe wanting to know more information, wanting to register on your lead funnel and other things to contact you just to find out more information about your business or your service. And the third kind of objective is what we call conversion. Here you want people to actually be interested in your business to the point that they really want to buy your product or service. So whether your advertising is for awareness, is for consideration, or it is for conversion, you can quickly set this up on Facebook. But the first thing is determine what is my objective as far as my marketing campaign is concerned. The next thing is define your audience. Who do you want to show your ad to? Who do you want to see your ad? And one of the things you can look at is the numbers. Like I told you about 2 billion active monthly accounts on Facebook. Obviously, if you want to target everyone, then you would be wasting your money. So, science tells us, research in marketing tells us that a best ideal kind of target is target about 50,000 to 100,000 people. If you're a small business and just starting out, let that be kind of a target in terms of numbers for you. You could go higher. Sometimes when you go higher than that, you can get better returns. But have a number. How many people do I want to see this at? Once you've determined that, the next thing you want to look at Who are these people? Now you can target them by geography, by location. Let me say you're advertising in the US. Let me say you're advertising in Africa, in South Africa. You pick a nation, you can pick a state, you can pick a geographic location. You can go further. Look at the age group of the people. If you're advertising something that actually the buying population is youth, you better target that age group. If it's broader, you can also target a specific age group that is related to your specific ad. Now you've determined your marketing objective. Now you've determined your target audience. The next thing is, how much do you want to spend? So step number 3, set your budget. And this is quite easy. You go to Facebook, you are able to set a specific budget. You can set a daily budget and say, I want to spend $1 a day. I want to spend $5 a day, depending on your objective, depending on how much people you want to reach. You set a budget. It could be daily, or it could be what we call lifetime budget. And you say, if I'm running this ad for 2 weeks, for a month, the budget is $500, it's $200, it's $50, it's $10. So you are able to set either a daily budget, or you are able to set a lifetime budget for the duration of the ad. So let's go to step number 4. Step number 4, which is very, very important, is now design your ad. Design your ad. And it's very important. You can do a picture ad or an image ad. You could do a video ad. You could do a slideshow. And Facebook makes it quite easy. Facebook even have sample ads, that sample images that you could use for your ad. But be creative. And there are 5 important things you need to do as far as designing your ad is concerned. Think about it. The image, you need to come up with an image that is catchy, an image that actually tells a story about your product or your service. So the image will create a big impact on whether people will want to look at it and whether you will actually get the desired objective or not. The next thing, as far as ad design is concerned, apart from the image, is your headlines. What do you want? Why should people look at your ad? Your headlines must be catchy. Your headlines must be that which people want to look and read. What is it? What is this ad? The next thing is your ad text. Now you say a bit more about your product. You say a bit more about your service or your offer or whatever it is that you are advertising online. So you now put an ad text. And that is point number 3, or step number 3, as far as designing your ad is concerned. The step number 4, as far as designing your ad is concerned, is a call to action. Do you want people to call you? Do you want people to visit your website? Do you want people to email you, to subscribe to a product, download something? There must be a call to action. And because that will help you as far as measuring performance of your ad is concerned. And the last thing is, you need to maybe put a link, talk about your website, put it in the description, and let people know about your product or your service, and they can go out of Facebook and go to your website or to your event site. If you're marketing an event or a course or whatever, people are able to access this. And the last step, and very important step, is understand the Facebook report. Understand the reports, because this will help you to be able to look at performance. You will be able to see, how did people respond to my ad? If it was an awareness ad, how many people saw the ad? How many people clicked the link? So Facebook will come up with different kind of indicators, and you can look at the people per region, per area, per age group, and other kinds of variables that will help you as far as you start getting more fancy and you start understanding Facebook adverts more, and you want to make more out of your Facebook ads. Then you will start doing what we call ad optimization. Now you are able to do fancy things like maybe retargeting, maybe lookalike audience and other things. But I hope this video was useful to you. 5 basic steps for any entrepreneur to be on Facebook advertising, because as far as social media is concerned, Facebook is by far the biggest in terms of number of active accounts. It's by far the most convenient in terms of how you can quickly set up an ad, and it's by far the best in terms of returns on investment. As a small business, you want to make more money and spend less. So I hope these 5 steps were useful to you as far as setting your Facebook ad is concerned for any small business out there. If you have any questions about this, please pop them up in the chat. If you have any things you want us to be talking about, put them up in the chat. But it's always a pleasure chatting with you on Common Sense Africa. Continue engaging with us, like our channel, subscribe to our channel, and until next time, be good.